You know and I know everything happens in South Florida. Great things have happened in South Florida. Great people have lived in South Florida, including the great one himself. Legendary entertainer John Herbert Jackie Gleason would have hit the century mark, February 26, 2016, had he lived beyond 1987. But he left a big mark on South Florida. While taking a break from filming his hit TV variety show in New York, Gleason was invited to Lantana by some golfing buddies. He became enamored with the idea of living in South Florida and playing golf year-round. Public relations man Hank Meyer is credited with contacting Gleason soon after and luring him to Miami Beach. In 1964, Gleason moved his show to the Miami Beach Auditorium on Washington Avenue, and there he graced the stage as Reginald Van Gleason III, the poor soul, and his most famous character, Ralph Cramden of The Honeymooners. His announcer opened the show every week with, "From the sun and fun capital of the world, Miami Beach, it's the Jackie Gleason Show." And Gleason closed by shouting, "Miami Beach audiences are the greatest in the world." He gave Miami Beach 6 years of high-visibility showbiz glamour until the show ended in 1970. He also took his show on the road, all the way to exotic places such as Gulfstream Park in Hallandale. In 1987, Miami Beach honchos renamed the venue the Jackie Gleason Theater of the Performing Arts, and now it's known as the Fillmore Miami Beach at Jackie Gleason Theater. Gleason settled in South Florida after moving his weekly TV show in 1964. He owned a large house on Alton Road in Miami Beach, as well as a 9,000-square-foot ranch house on the golf course at the Country Club of Miami in Hialeah. That looked nothing like this. In 1972, he moved to Glee Manor, an elaborate 6,000-square-foot estate on the golf course in the hills of Inverary in Lauderhill, where he lived until he died. The house, complete with a Minnesota Fats-worthy billiard room, a bar to match his favorite New York watering hole, and 8 bathrooms. In 1972, Gleason was asked to host a golf tournament, and it became known as the Jackie Gleason Inverary Classic. It was held at the Inverary Golf and Country Club in Lauderhill, and Gleason's clout attracted presidents, celebrities, and major golf pros to the tournament, including President Richard Nixon, comedian Bob Hope, President Gerald Ford, and Jack Nicklaus. Gleason's outlandish antics on the course during the Pro-Am part of the tournament were major crowd pleasers, and he hosted it until 1980.
We had a helicopter, and I went around in 40 minutes.
That is quick.
Yeah, that's fast. I haven't played in about 3 months. First of all, I was making a picture, and second of all, my shoulder is hurting a little bit. And it's also been very hot. I used to play 3 games a day. We'd start at 6 in the morning, I'd finish at 8 at night. And in about 6 months, I had shot par.
Then the tournament, no longer played at Inverary, became the Honda Classic, but they named the Inverary course the Great One in 1986. Gleason had a deep interest in parapsychology and amassed an enormous collection of literature about UFOs, witchcraft, folklore, and the like. And after he died, his widow, Marilyn, donated 1,700 volumes of his parapsychology books, journals, and other publications to the University of Miami Library, where it's now known as the Jackie Gleason Collection. In 1989, the town of Lauderhill dedicated a 3-acre park in his honor, Jackie Gleason Park. At the intersection of Northwest 70th Avenue and Inverary Boulevard, it featured a basketball court, a playground and gazebo, and a small mural of Gleason on the wall outside the restrooms. Gleason is entombed in a sarcophagus in an outdoor mausoleum at Our Lady of Mercy Catholic Cemetery in western Miami. The one clue to his famous persona on the outside of the tomb is his catchphrase, "And away we go," engraved on the marble steps. Just like Jackie to have the last laugh.
How sweet it is? Yeah, I sure will. Bang zoom.
With another chapter of South Florida's dubious history, I'm Wayne Roustan for the Sun Sentinel.